All right, I wanted to take a moment and show you all how to create a question bank for your exams or quizzes. So I have a lot of different courses to choose from. I'll pick this one here, which is Principles 2000 or Principles of Rehab, PT 2000. So the first thing you want to do is click on your course that you want to make and then go into quizzes. Roll on over here to the right hand side and click on this three dotted icon next to the plus quiz button, and then this little added icon shows up, manage question banks. So you click on that, and now here I've got all the question banks that I need for this course. Okay, so right now I am currently working on exam 3 pool, and I call it exam 1, 2, or 3 pool because I may find other questions that I want to add or take out or whatever. So the best way to add a test is to go ahead and make a bank first, and then you can refer back to that other video that I sent out how to make an exam. You're going to pull from these banks. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and click on this exam 3, and this group of questions, we're talking about PNF, it looks like. There's only 13 questions thus far. So I'm making and it's also prosthetics and orthoses. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to go ahead and up here on the right hand side, add a question. And then what's really handy is, you can copy and paste if you have a Word document, but unfortunately there is no way to import perfectly an exam into Canvas. So there is a lot of front load work which really pays off in dividends later on because there's so much less work that you have to do overall. So I am just going to go ahead and make up a question here. So you just any random question. So why is the sky blue? Obviously I'm not going to put this in on the exam. You can say because that is how it was made. You can make up all kinds of fun things. Because of chlorine, I'm really gonna botch that up. Because of chlorine, let's just call it chlorine. There we go. Both of the answers are correct. Both of the provided answers are correct. And you can also write neither of the provided answers are correct. Okay, and then see it automatically defaults to the very first answer as being correct. And a lot of times what I'll do, I will actually just put this as my correct answer. That way I could just basically motor through all of the questions, and then when you get to the part where you actually make the exam, you shuffle the answers. So even if it's a matching question or what have you, it will always shuffle those answers, so they won't all line up how you want it. So this one, I'm going to have to select this answer here because that would be the correct answer there if neither of the provided answers are correct. So there it is. Now, if you didn't like that question, you just come on over here. Well, here's the other neat thing. If you wanted to move this question or copy it to another bank, like, oops, I started putting this in the wrong question bank. This material was covered in this other time frame, so I'm going to put it in the exam 2 pool instead. Okay, and then you can just click on that, and then you can either keep a copy in this bank as well, or or just put it, unclick that, and then it goes directly to 2. Where that might be applicable would be like the final. So if you wanted to put this in a final pool and then also keep it in that one, you can do that. And then once you get to your final, you can reword that question. That way it's not the same exact question if you wanted to try to test on a topic that you kind of wanted to readdress or anything like that. I went ahead and canceled out on that, so then that won't get moved anywhere because I wanted to show you how to delete it. If you wanted to edit the question for whatever reason, you can click on the little pencil there and then make all of your edits, whatever you wanted to do. If you also wanted to include a picture, you can embed a picture. So what you can do is go into Canvas there, and then My Files, and then I should have uploaded a file here first. If you upload the file, then it will populate right there. If you have questions on how to do that, I can just address that with you, or I'll actually get another video on how to do that, okay? That would probably be better at a separate video. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and cancel this again. Now you know how to edit it, and now just hit the X, delete the question. Are you sure? Yes, I want to sure. Definitely don't want to do that. Okay, so that's how you add a question to question banks. Okay, and then furthermore, if you I think that's actually all you need to know on how to. Oh, no, here's the other thing I want to do. Okay, so if you wanted to add another type of question, now I do all multiple choice for all my exams. You can also do true false, which is super easy. So just put your question in here, and then you can either select true, or you can select false. Whatever. It's super easy. If you want to write in like a fill in the blank, okay, you write your question here, and then you can give a possible answer. So you can do something as simple as this. An example of a bone is, you can put humerus, right? Femur. And the list goes on and on and on. You can keep adding all 206 bones if you really wanted to. And then that way you have the student, as long as they spell the word correctly, and I think professionally spelling counts in my opinion, if they spell it correctly, they will get it correct, okay? But that's not up to me what you choose to do. So that's fill in the blank. You can also do fill in multiple blanks. You can do multiple answers, multiple drop downs. Matching is another neat one I find. Example, and then that here you can just say match the definition. If I could type definition correctly, or whatever you want to whatever you want to write. So here you can write apples, fruits, okay, and then you could put sweet potatoes, and you can put veggies, okay. So when they actually take this quiz, it will show up as they have to match apple to a fruit. And when they actually match these up, if you have like a list of like 10 items here and 10 items here, they will not be in this order as long as you click on the randomized function in that last video that I showed, which is really fantastic. Okay, so that's how you do a matching. And then if you just want to play with furthermore things, you can do essay questions, things like that. It's great. Okay. So that is how you upload different questions. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. All right, thanks for listening and watching.